Hey butterflies, so welcome back to Evolving Butterfly with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose. I want to thank you all for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes on the channel. It is ever appreciated. And a major shout out to all of my channel members and my patrons. Thank you for supporting me monthly. If you're interested in a personal reading, all those details are down below in the description box. All the links is all up in that thing, okay? In every video. So in this video, we're getting into who is talking about you, what are they saying, and why. Who is talking about you, what are they saying, and why. Okay, the T. The TT. Let me get my sound bowl. We're going to use some sounds for this. So we have butterfly number 1. Butterfly number 2. Butterfly number 3. And butterfly number 4. The timestamps for all of them are down below. All right, so for my butterflies that selected pile number 1, we're going to get into why are they, like, what's being said about you. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to get into. What's the T? Okay, then we're going to get into why they're talking about you. Okay, and then we're going to get into who's talking about you. Y'all ready? Who's gonna get this thing popping? So we're gonna start with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Cups in the reverse, then the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Oh my gosh, all this shit is in reverse. Okay, let me show you the cards at least. So the 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. All right, y'all. So I'm already seeing and feeling who this is. But I'm going to pull a clarifier. Then we're going to get into who they are and the why. And then I'm going to pull some zodiac cards as well. Okay. So the first thing that came to me when I pulled these cards is that it's a sibling. And I'm getting a younger sibling. Some of you all is the oldest. It's either the youngest or the oldest, because the way I'm sitting here looking at this Ace of Swords is like the sword is being pierced down, so it makes me think of like the oldest piercing down to the youngest, or it also could mean with the sword facing downwards that it's the youngest, you know what I'm saying? But it's someone that you saw yourself being like a sibling with, a sister or a brother. You're really close. Y'all had a falling out. And there were some issues and some difficulties. Someone probably felt left out in some kind of way. And here, for those who it's not like a sibling, like blood sibling, this is a friend who you've known for a long time. I'm getting in here that they actually had a crush on you. And so a lot of what happened is because of those feelings, honey. But yeah, it's definitely someone who you've seen as being like a sibling, okay? Yeah, it's someone who I'm getting an older sibling for a lot of you all, because the Best card came out as a clarifier. Best is like the protector, a guardian angel, I guess you could say in some kind of way. And so you know how the oldest are usually very protective of the younger siblings or whatever. But for a lot of you all, it's an older sibling, okay? But I'm going to go and pull some zodiac cards now. We're going to pull 5. And this can be their sun, their moon, or their rising. We have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, and a Virgo. Okay. Had everything but water that came out, but that could be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. But yeah, it's definitely like a sibling who's doing this talking that we about to get into. But let's see what they're talking about, okay? So you got the acceptance card, the travel card, the take time to breathe out card. Okay, so what this person is doing, they're actually talking good things about you. So that's why with this Four of Cups card, with it being in the reverse, because when it's in the upright, it's talking about worry, fear, doubt, problems, things of that nature. But it did come in the reverse, which means that you and this person, you're on good terms. Y'all had an issue in the past for a lot of you all. But the one who's doing the talking right now, as I look at this energy closer, it's someone who's doing some good talking about you, okay? Because they have the acceptance card and then the travel card. So they see you as being like a wanderer. They're saying you're a free spirit. They're saying that you like to travel. You probably do a lot of traveling, or you are planning on doing some traveling or whatever. But they're saying like you're comfortable with yourself. Like you're comfortable with being yourself. You're comfortable with being different. You don't care what other people have to say in regards to you being different. And that's something that they really, really like about that. With the take the time to breathe out, I'm getting in here, they're saying that you're slow moving, that you don't make decisions very, very fast. I'm getting in here. Moon cycle vibes is coming to me. So when it comes to big decisions, you take a long time and meditate and think on it before you make it. Because when I see this travel moon, is giving me the waxing gibbous, and then this one is giving me the waning. No, this is giving me third quarter, actually. So yeah, when I look at these two different moons, it made me think of the moon cycle, and the moon cycle is roughly 28.5 days long, okay? Reflector vibes, okay? But they're saying some good shit about you. You have abundance. They're saying that you're abundant, that you're a very lucky person. You're someone that they feel lucky to be attached to. You're someone that they look up to. You're someone that they're thankful for having in their life. You know what I'm saying? The best card is the number 22, which is a master number, then the 88 number. New beginnings, abundance, wealth. They see you as being a very abundant person, like abundant within spirit, abundant within knowledge, abundant within wisdom. You're someone that they like to come to and ask questions and stuff. So like they're saying this about you behind your back. Like they're telling this to people. So like if y'all did have some falling out, they're not sharing what y'all fell out about. They're not sharing it with everyone. Like they've gotten over it. They've gotten past it. You have music that's coming out in the reverse. They do be saying that you don't know how to sing, that you like to sing. They're not really interested in your type of music that you like to listen to. So they do, like, if you come up in conversation and like music choice or something comes up, they do talk about how like you don't really have a good taste in music and that you be listening to whack shit. I don't know why Janae Aiko just popped in my head. I love Janae Aiko, honestly, but there's a lot of people who don't like her. You have domestic harmony. They say that you keep a beautiful home. They say you keep a beautiful home, that you're a peacekeeper, that you know how to make a way out of no way for situations. They feel like you have a positive outlook on things, and that's why this ascendant card is coming out. They feel like, I just got Scorpio energy that just popped in my head, but I just feel like they say that like you have a personality that people can't miss. You know what I'm saying? But you have a positive outlook on life. You usually stay very positive, even if you go through like issues and stuff. Like you see the positivity in it, and you're just like, look, I'm about to just bounce back. Last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Hey, that's the energy that I'm getting. Then you have transformation, the Pluto. Ooh, so they're saying that like you're a person who's gone through a lot of things. You've gone through a lot of changes, and they respect you for it. They respect you for where you're at right now. They respect you for what it is that you had to learn and grow through. And they hope to like develop some of the skills that you've come to develop over time. They may not tell this to you. I'm getting in here heavy, and that's why that Ace of Swords is also in the reverse. They may not tell you these things on how they're feeling, but this is definitely how they're feeling when it comes to you, and how they view you. I love shuffling these cards, y'all. These cards are so freaking dope. I love just, yeah. But, ooh. The Amit card. That's the, not the Judgment. Let me look in the book. Justice card, I feel like. This is from this new deck, y'all. Yeah, it's the Justice card. They're saying you're a just person. You give people what they deserve. If people are not operating in alignment or on good energy, you give them that same energy back. If people operate on good energy, you give them that same energy. Okay. So they're saying that, like, you give what you're given, like, and you get what you see. Okay. But yeah, they're proud of you. Those who picked this pile, your person, they're proud of you. But that's the message I have for you on pile number 1 on who is talking about you and why. Feel free to hit me, give me a like, a comment, share, subscribe, any of that jazz if it ever resonated with you. Let me know down below in the comment box. And with that being said, I'm going to see you all in the next video. As always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey to my butterflies of selective pile number 2. Fizzy, fizzy too. I said a pile number 2. Dosey, dosey, deuce. Hey. So we're going to get into the energy of who is talking about you, what they're saying, and why. Who's talking about you, what they're saying, and why. Okay. And we also have some zodiac cards. As a reminder, all my details for personal readings are down below in the description box if you're interested in a personal reading. If you're interested in a free reading, go ahead and check out my Butterfly Manifestation Village that is on my website to be entered for a free reading. So let's start off with our cards. We have the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the 4 of Coins in the reverse, and the 3 of Coins in the reverse. This is a person who like to do whatever the hell they want to do. They like to do whatever the hell they want to do. They're very active. They have a lot of energy. They're an extrovert for sure. Within this energy, they like to spend a lot of their time with other people, and they also spend their resources on a lot of other people. They may have a lot of responsibility. Sorry, here's the 4 of Swords. 4 of Coins. Then the 3 of Coins. This is the person who, they don't like to keep a job, okay? They want to work for themselves full time if they could, but they always find a reason why they're not liking a job or why something isn't, you know, really working out for them. I'm getting in here with this energy heavy, with this 3 of Coins coming out in the reverse. I'm getting, it's like they work better alone and by themselves. But this is somebody who's very, very hype. You know, for some of you all, it's a coworker. They're very, very hype. They have a lot of high-strung energy to them, though. Yeah, for a lot of you all, it's a coworker, someone that you work with or someone that you work in, like, a similar field with. They're very friendly, very giving, very much so a free spirit. They're not very grounded. They can kind of waver a lot within their energy and who they are. Definitely someone who you've worked with before, or you're working with now, or you've done like a project or something with them. Let's go and pull some zodiac cards for our pile number 2. Let's pull some zodiac cards for our pile. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Over here. Over here. Do what you gonna do, Jonah. Do what you gonna do. You have Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Libra, one more, and Scorpio. So those could be the sun, the moon, or the rising sign, okay? Take it as it resonates. It's interesting when I said like they're a very free spirit and they like to work on their own a lot and things of that nature. That's definitely heavy Gemini, Aries vibes and some Scorpio vibes as well. Scorpio may not be as much of the social butterfly as the other two, but I'm getting that heavy with that energy, okay? But let's see what they talking about. What is this person talking about? What they talking about? You have abundance in the reverse. And then answers in the reverse. They're talking about your money. They're talking about your money. This is a coworker, somebody that you've worked with. Like, they're talking about how much money you make or how much they think you make. They're talking about they don't know how you do a lot of the things that you do because they feel you don't make X amount of money, or they feel like you make X amount of money. So like, this is someone who's definitely counting your pockets, and they feel like they have all the answers to everything that you got going on in your life and all of that jazz, okay? And that's why that answers card is coming out. But yeah, they're doing a lot of talking about your money, your finances, and they, you know, they're really questioning like what it is that you really do for yourself in your life, and how you're able to afford a lot of the things of what it is that you do. That's some of the stuff that they really be gossiping about you. Let's see what else they got going on. The Ace of Scarabs coming up. That's dealing with money and finances. So they're just like, you're always coming out with something new, something different. And they're just like, where you get that from? How you get that? Like, what's going on? Pile number 2. They be in your jazz. You got the 8 card, the sun in the reverse. Yeah, they be on some hating stuff with their energy with this, okay? With this sun card, because they feel like you get a lot that's given to you. They feel like you don't really work, you know what I'm saying, hard enough to get the things that you get or whatever. With this 8 card of what I'm getting in here with this sun card, because it came out in the reverse, okay? I'm also getting here, I don't know why it just popped in my head, but they're just like your man cheating on you or your girl is cheating on you. Take it as the energy resonates, okay? They feel like you're green. They feel like you're a little naive. They're saying you don't have a lot of street smarts. And that you're easy to get tricked into situations. This is somebody who's really like nosy. They be making a lot of judgments. They're nosy and they make a lot of judgments. The 6 of Swords. Pile number 2, you got a baby or a child. They are saying that you're a loving parent though. And they feel you would do whatever to take care of your responsibilities. With the 6 of Swords, but they saying like you would do whatever, you know what I'm saying? They think you, some of y'all, they think you out here like hoeing. Like, real talk, they think you out here hoeing, doing some other type of stuff to get your money. And I mean, if that's how you get your money, I don't judge you, boo-boo. As long as what you're doing is legal and it's consensual, okay? I don't judge you, boo-boo. But if that's something that you ain't doing or something and you take offense to it, they definitely are on some like, yeah, they probably out here selling their body to get X, Y, and Z. You got the Judgment card that just came out. They out here judging. They very judgmental. They're being very, very judgmental on like trying to count your pockets, trying to figure out what it is that you do for yourself, what you got going on for yourself, what's going on in your life, what's going on in your home life, because you probably don't be sharing a lot about yourself. And from the little pieces that you share, they just be trying to put them together. Because with this Judgment card, like when you see even with the levels, you know, you got the crocodile down on the bottom that messes with the Judgment. Then you got Thoth over here with the scales that's weighing everything. Then when you ascend and get up higher, you have Mayad, and then you have the succumbus, like all of them in alignment. You know what I'm saying? This is making me think of the basement energy. This is making me think of the it's the attic, right? Yeah, the attic energy. So from the basement to the attic energy of just like started from the bottom, now we here type energy. They feel like you started from the bottom and there's like, okay, you here, but how you get here, like they trying to figure that shit out. Because they want to duplicate that shit, honestly. That's why they own it. They want to try to duplicate whatever it is that they feel that you got going on with yourself and in your life right now. Because they a little jealous. They a little jealous. Some of y'all just got engaged in this pile. And they like, how they get them? How they get them? They so homely. How they get them? Just hating. What's this? The 9 of Scarabs in the reverse. Hating because they ain't got it. That's why it's in the reverse. Okay, they ain't got this. They ain't got somebody who willing to do whatever for them. You know what I'm saying? Feed them grapes and stuff. Is it showing on here? They ain't got somebody who willing to feed them grapes and do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? To show up and be there for them. You know, so they hating on people who do got it. You gotta look at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. This is a person who is unable to see it from the bigger picture. They only see it from what they're able to see right now in front of them, and they take that energy and that information and run with it. And that's why this Mercury and the communications coming out in the reverse. The reason why they're doing this is because they feel like you don't share a lot of your details, and they feel like you're too secretive. They feel like you hold a lot in, and that you don't share enough details with people, okay? And they feel like you need to be letting stuff out a little more, okay? You need to let it out a little bit more, honey. You keeping it to yourself a little too much, okay? Now, you got the Saturn with the wisdom. They do feel that you got some things that they could learn from, though. That's the interesting thing about it all. They feel you have some things that they could learn from. And so that's why they're kind of like doing this to try to lure you out to want to start talking. So in a weird way, a lot of them are doing these talking like this in this manner so that you will come out and be on some that's not true, this is what it like, spreading rumors for you to come out and share what the truth is type thing, for them to get information out. Yeah, you got the adventure card that's coming out. They doing it because the shit is fun. It's for shits and giggles. That's just what they do. It's entertainment, you know. They like to be entertained off of other people's lives. They like to be entertained with what other people have going on, okay? Because it fuels them in their personal life and whatever the hell it is that they trying to do, okay? Pile number 2. But boo-boo, that's what they doing. That's what they saying. That's what they talking. That's what was said, okay? Feel free to let me know down below if any of this is resonating or if it resonated with you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Check out some of them butterfly effects. Some of them may relate to you, hunty, okay? But as always, always be real. Always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, for my butterflies, a selective pile number 3. Busy 3. Trace. Pile number 3. Hey. Are you about to get into your thing? As a reminder, if you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to check out the links down below. If you're interested in winning a free reading, go ahead and join my Butterfly Manifestation Village, which is in the link down below, okay? Come on and join the village. So we're going to do this thing by sharing who is talking, what they're saying, and why. Who is talking, what they're saying, and why, okay? Okay. So we're starting off, you got the 4 batons. The King of Cups. And then the 10 of Coins. This is someone who just recently had a recent breakup. They just had a recent breakup, or they just lost their job. A recent breakup, or they just lost their job, because this 4 batons is like the celebration card, the freedom card, like the time to rest after a time of battling something or working through something. Now with this King of Cups coming up in reverse, that made me think of narcissists, someone dealing with an abusive partner, emotionally abusive partner, emotionally mentally abusive partner, breaking away from that energy, something that just wasn't working. I'm getting unhealthy masculine energy heavy. And then with this 10 of coins being in the reverse, you know, 10 of coins in the upright, it's like the family unit and everything is together, stability. You have everything that you need, everything that you could ever want, everything you could ever hope for type energy. But with that coming out in the reverse, it's like something just got split up, something just got ended. You know what I'm saying? And so this is someone who just went through an ending in their life, you know, and yeah, it's someone who just went through an ending. I'm trying to see if any other cards want to come out from my other deck. I know I use my new deck too now. It's like with my clarifying deck. I love shuffling this deck, y'all. It fits me. Like, I feel like this deck was talking to me. I'm so glad I bought it. The 9 of Ankh card is coming out in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone, you see the 9 of Ankh, okay? The 9 of Ankh is typically, you know that your 10 of Cups is coming next. You know you're going to have that full sense of stability, emotional stability, and love and like care. You know what's coming for you, but this is a person who they fear that they won't get those things. This is our water energy heavy, okay? Our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is someone who's like wallowing right now. They're wallowing in their feelings. They're wallowing in what could have been, okay? What didn't happen. They're wallowing in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, okay? This is the energy of the person, okay? Now take it as it resonates. I can't really say if it's sibling, friend, coworker. Like a lot of y'all chose this pile, honestly. So we're going to have to go off of the details of what this person has going on in their life, because this is someone that you know. This isn't a stranger. It's not someone who just know you from somewhere, okay? This is someone that you know and someone that you communicate with. I can say that, okay? 10 of Scepters, and that's coming out in the reverse, okay? This is someone who is not someone from work. That's what just kind of clarified for me with it coming out in the reverse, okay? This is the 10 of Scepters. You see how he tired and shit? The sun beating down on him, and he just like, I just need some water. I just need some water. But this coming up in reverse, so this is someone who you have a close relationship with in some form of a way, okay? Y'all don't have to try too hard to communicate. But let's go and pull some astrology cards to get an idea of what their sun, their moon, or their rising sign may be. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Oh, 2 came out. Aries and Leo. All right, let's get into what they see. What they seeing out here. You got Breaking Free coming out in the reverse. Happiness came out in the reverse. They saying that you in some type of like prison or cage just popped in my head too. Like they're saying that you're not really happy with your life. They're saying that you're in some type of relationship and situation that you need to get out of too. So it's like they just got out of some stuff, or they, you know, were dealing with some stuff. And now they're just like, yeah, oh girl or oh boy need to get up out this thing too, because they out here doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Or they need to stop too. They feel like you don't have control of something in your life. I don't know why substance use just popped in my head. If some of you all in this pile are heavy drinkers, they're saying that you need to stop drinking so much. They feel you have a problem with your use of drinking. Sorry if that's a trigger to anyone by me saying that. Now with this happiness coming up in reverse, they're saying that you're not happy, that you're not really happy. So if they're saying it like if you're showcasing, you know, to other people and out in public that you're this happy person, and it's like you're lying, you're not really that. You got this segment card that came out, the strength card. They're saying like you work really hard to protect your profile. You work really hard to protect how people see you and how people view you. I'm getting in here heavy with this energy, with this segment energy. The number 8, that's abundance. They're saying you have an abundance amount of strength. They don't know how you get through a lot of the things that you have to get through. And that you work the best that you can work. And they do look up to you in that energy, okay? They're saying you're fierce. You have a very fierce type of personality to you. And they don't understand why you let certain things happen to in your life. They feel like you're strong in certain areas, but other areas you have a lot of weaknesses. And you let people get to you in ways that you know what I'm saying, should have been able to conquer. You got the Warrior of Swords. I got to hear, like, they're saying, like, you be letting dumb people dumb you down or try to play you stupid type energy. Like, this Warrior of Swords is making me think of someone who's slick with the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Slick with it, slick with the words. You got a lot of comebacks. You know what I'm saying? But they feel like you do a lot of that as a way to mask how you're feeling internally with your energy. I'm getting that heavy with this. Okay, pile number 3. What else going on? What else? All right, we got the don't let pride get in your way. They feel like you're prideful. We had a lot of Leo energy that came out with the segment, and then the full moon in Leo. Then Leo came out earlier. Don't let pride get in your way of being afraid of asking for help for something. Or just being honest with how you're feeling and what you're going through, because they feel like there's things that they can help you with or that y'all can relate to on, but like you don't be letting them in to be able to work in that manner. They feel like you let your pride get in the way a lot, and that be holding you back from like what's really available for you out there in the world. All right, you got the Jupiter that came out in the reverse. They feel like you're stagnant, because that's the card of expansion. They feel like you're stagnant. They feel like you're not going along in the direction of what it is that you can do to really be fully abundant. They feel like you're not operating in your abundance and what it is that you can offer and bring to the world. The King of Scarabs coming out in the reverse. The King of Scarabs is the ultimate like financial money maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, and he's so fine, but like know how to make that money, know how to handle the money, how to control the money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting here, they're saying that they feel like you're not putting your best foot forward into what it is that you can really do and what you can really offer into the world. They say you selling yourself short. You got personal growth, and it's coming out in the reverse. They feel like you're selling yourself short. You're not allowing yourself to grow and expand in areas where you really need to grow and expand in. They saying you letting some people out here play you like you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really feel like you out here letting somebody play you like you stupid. And that they're saying you got some people around you who are holding you back, you know? The word pity just came in my head. It made me think of, wasn't it like a commercial said, I pity the fool who, like, they see you in a sense of pity in a lot of ways. You got Leo, the lover. A lot of Leo came out today. From the full moon of Leo, then the segment, then we had the Leo card that came out over there, and then now the Leo card, okay? Listen, this Leo energy, and that's the one that's talking about, like, looking at your ego, but then also your creativity, letting your creativity to come out and allow your creativity to flow. But this is also the lover. They're saying you're a very loving person. You're a very forgiving person, a very understanding person. But they're saying that that part of yourself is what gets you into situations that's not good for you. But they feel like you have a very playful spirit and that you deserve the best, okay? But they feel like you're very creative as well. They feel like you're very creative, and they want to be proud of you and whatever it is that you have, you know, whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you plan on doing in the future. So it's just like they want to see you win at the end of the day. Okay, pile number 3. But that's what I have for you all. Feel free to let me know down below in the description, not description box, in the comments if you feel any of it resonated with you. Okay. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I love you, and I'll see you the next one. Bye. All right, for my butterflies, I selected pile number 4. Fizzy 4. Quattro. Hey, so we're going to get into who's talking, okay? Who's doing the talking, what they're saying, okay? And why they're saying it, okay? Okay. As a reminder, all the details for my personal readings are down below in the description box. Feel free to check it out if you're interested in a personal reading. All right, so we have the Three of Batons in the reverse, Five of Coins in the upright, Three of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to clarify this Three of Swords and this Three of Batons energy. We're not taking reversals for the clarifications. Or are we? No, we're not. All right. Let's see. The Three of Swords and the Three of Batons. Those three stood out heavy. Okay. Strength. Had to walk away from something. Then the Warrior of Swords. Some heavy talking a lot of shit. This is like a family unit, someone that you work like together with as a partnership in the family. I showed y'all the cards already. Did I show y'all the cards? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all again if I didn't. Three of Batons, because y'all know I get into it and I be forgetting, honey. That came in the reverse. Then we got the Five of Coins that came in the upright. Then the Three of Swords that came in the reverse. Okay. Now this Three of Swords, it made me think of like putting your foot in your mouth. But this is someone who you had some difficulty with. Y'all struggled together. I'm getting it's one of those like back in the day when things were good. This is a back in the day type of situation. Someone that you had a partnership with and it didn't work out. Y'all had to end that shit, okay? Somebody backstabbed somebody. Somebody wasn't all the way real. That's what I'm getting with this Three of Batons. So somebody had to say bye, bye, bye. They had to gather the strength to get up out that thing, okay? Because somebody, they was just too much for their own good. You know what I'm saying? They thought they could get away with whatever the hell they wanted to get away with. You know what I'm saying? And that they wouldn't be faced with judgment. But they caused a lot of confusion and a worry and a lot of issues. Y'all probably used to get into it with people because of this person. Like I'm getting it's like a hothead type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who is just like, they gonna put everybody in their stuff or whatever it is that they got going on, okay? If they fighting, they telling the people that y'all jumping them. And you just like, wait, hold on. How you putting me in this damn fight? I didn't ask to be put in this. You know what I'm saying? This your stuff. Like, they start stuff and you get involved with it at the same time. Now, this could be a family member or it could be a friend, okay? Whoever fits the energy in that. But this is someone who's slick with the tongue. They slick with it, honey. Let's get into these zodiac signs, though. This could be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign, okay? Leo, Virgo, Aquarius. Damn, it's like all the same ones from Cancer, from the other pile I just did, and then Taurus. All right, so that could be their sun, their moon, or their rising energy, okay? Let's get into the what is being said. They want to know what the hell you got going on in your life. They can't reach you. They asking around, asking people about you. They're asking what you got going on in your life. They're asking about like what's new, what's going on. You may be someone who isn't very active on social media. It's kind of hard to find you in some ways, okay? And they're asking about you, like they're trying to figure out, they're thinking about some of the things that y'all used to converse and talk about when y'all were younger. If you share your, well, you did share your dreams with this person. Like this is someone who you share things of like what you're really interested in doing in the future. And they remember those things, like it's popping up in their head, and that's what's making them wonder like how you're doing right now in your life. You know what I'm saying? Something happened in their life that triggered them to start thinking about this. It's like childhood friend energy. You got the 9 of Scepters. It made me think of someone that like you may have been shooting with in the gym back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all got into it. It's a lot of fire energy. So I'm getting it's a lot of balance of wills that I just got in here. A lot of ego. It was probably two, you know, alphas trying to be the alpha. And it's just like somebody got to lose. Somebody got to be the beta. You know what I'm saying? But with that 9 of Scepters coming out in the reverse, it's like somebody stopped trying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stopped trying to create some type of friendship or relationship, and so everything died. You know what I'm saying? And they missed it. I'm getting the aspect of like missing that old thing back, but they know that most likely they're not going to get this relationship back though. So that's why they're not going to reach out or say anything. They're just, you know, talking and sharing these little things. So if they talk to people that y'all used to go to school with or some mutual friends, they asking them how you doing, or if you know, if they know anything about you, you know, and what's going on or whatever. I'm definitely getting in this pile. A lot of people like y'all live a secretive type of life. You have the end of a tough cycle approaches card that came out. So I'm getting is that like personally what it is that they have been going through. That's why they've been wondering what you have going on, because it made them think about you. And it's interesting because this full moon in Capricorn, that's what that card is. And the set card had showed itself earlier, but I put it back in the deck, and the set card is ruled by Capricorn. Just the aspect of they're stuck thinking about something, you know, because they're going through a tough cycle or a tough situation in their life. So they're stuck thinking about what didn't happen. They're stuck in their mind right now. We got this scribe of the scarabs that's coming out, okay, which is like our page of coins, okay. Thinking about how they may have been a little immature back in the day in their youth, because our page is a young energy, okay, an immature type of energy. So thinking about some of the pathways of what they took to get to stability, and if they're wondering if other people are doing better than them is what I'm getting in here. Now you do have, as I'm looking more, you got the opposition card that's coming out, the balance. This is someone who y'all either have similar personalities, you know what I'm saying, or y'all got total opposite personalities, and y'all just couldn't do shit together because of that, okay? Now, it's crazy how you got two of the planetary relationship cards that came out with this. Interesting, but because that makes me think of like when we're thinking about astrology and what's going on in the universe, we think about the relationship with the planets to each other and their location. So as I think about you and this person, it's like it's a lot of comparing that's going on. They're comparing their life to your life, or not even just your life, other people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to compare and see how things are going or whatever. And if they feel like they're on track, they're comparing it to other people that may be around in their age bracket. You know what I'm saying? Now in this energy, it's like it can be a conflict, or it can be something that's just like it creates a mirroring type of energy, because then you got the conjunction, which is empowerment, okay? So I'm getting in here is that they're trying to change their life up a little bit, and they're looking for motivation from other people and other things, okay? And that's why that conjunction card is coming out in here. They're looking for someone that they can kind of like look up to, who's doing something with their life that they feel like they can learn from. So that's why they're trying to think back to other people in their life that they feel like we're going somewhere or whatever, and wanting to know more about them, you know, as they try to make different decisions for themselves. You have the nature card. They feel like you're a natural. They always feel like you're a natural at whatever it is that you were doing, whatever it is that you had going on. Oh my gosh, these cards just want to come flying out, huh? You got synchronicity. They feel like you have alignment. They feel like you were someone who had your head on your shoulders. 74 goes down to a number 11, which then goes down to a number 2, which is partnerships. They feel like you were good at making friends. You were good at making deals, things of that nature. The synchronicity, I already said that. They feel like you were in alignment. They feel like you were favored for success, okay? Then you have compassion in here. They feel like you're a person who had a lot of compassion for other people and things and stuff that y'all came in contact with. And that was something that they looked up to, even if they couldn't do some of the same things, okay? That was something that they looked up to. But that's the reading that I have for you all, pile number 4. Feel free to let me know down below if any of this resonated with you. But as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.